This is a story that's going to take us, it's taken us over 60 years between Richard and me to get here. And we've only known each other almost 5 months now. But we both have our own homes, and we both are blending our lives at this point. So we're making a change, life-altering changes. And part of that is helping each other to get our homesteads in shape. So we're going to take you on a journey with us that transforms both of our homesteads. Cleaning it up, fixing it up, and just blending our lives together. So if you're just joining us, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on notifications so you get all our videos in the future. This is the start of our journey, and we're going to take you through all the things that we are cleaning up and changing and restoring and just changing our lives together, and y'all get to join us in that. So, I'm Judy, and in a few minutes you'll get to meet Richard and see what we're doing. This is one of my projects I'm going to be working on, crushing these and sending it to the, sending it to the metal whatever place. The porch is another project I'm working on. We're going to be getting into that garage in a little bit. I'm working on it, straightening it out, cleaning it out, and just a total transformation of the property. I'm going to take you around to the front and see what we've already done. We are down in South Mississippi, and this is our February weather. Isn't it beautiful? I think today's already in the 60s. About 11 o'clock this morning. So, here is the front. And he just replaced the porch and the steps. He had some brick steps there that were like 9 inches on the rise. It was very difficult to get around up and down. And as we're both getting older, it's going to get even harder. So, he and his brother came along and changed all that out. Here we go. More of the porch. We're not going to be there yet, because I can't do a whole lot till I can get the garage cleaned out. And that's another project, another day, probably several more days. But this one is going to be pressure washed in a little bit, and at least get that much done. And there's that stack of cans I'm going to crush. But this is the part I want to show. I showed y'all the porch earlier. The front porch had new steps and new rails, because the old steps were just like these, and let me tell you, this is absolutely solid all the way through, brick and all kinds of little brick stuff that they put in it. And these steps are 9 inches high. It does not work well. Right now they've got to be pressure washed because they're very slick when it rains. So we'll get to that. I'll get to all of this. All of these are projects we're working on to pull together our lives and get our lives back. That stack of bricks came from the front porch. That's a lot of them, but we put a bunch out in the drive area so that it'll even out the drive where it was low in some areas. So, that's my project for today. And we'll be showing you more as we go along. So today's supposed to be our day of starting off this thing, right?
Starting what?
That video thing you wanted to start, we talked about. transforming yours and my lives. Yeah. We'll start off watching you cook, though. You're such a good cook. I don't even know what I'm doing here. How to zoom out, zoom in. Let's see. Oops, that's in. I went out. As far as it goes. I'll just have to come back some. Making cabbage. Looks good. So now I've shown you the country part of this, and today I'm going to walk through and show you the city part. This is one of our homes, and we're going to be doing things like re-landscaping on the front. And this area is prone to hurricane, so there'll be times when you'll be seeing hurricane preparations. But right down through here, we're going to be doing some cleaning, straightening, a lot of stuff to the house in general. So let me show you the rest of this. In the backyard, and I'll carry us out there in a few minutes. But the swimming pool's got work to do on it. The pool house or the shed, I'll be showing the restorations that will need to be done on that. The very back fence, that was taken down during a hurricane a couple years ago, right before we got the place. And I'll show you what we're going to be doing to fix that. The plan is to put a privacy fence all the way around the property, which right now only has it on the back side. And not even the whole privacy fence there because of the hurricane taking it down. So this property is sectioned off in 3 sections, and that is because we have little dogs. You'll see them too. They don't need the whole yard. Plus, I don't want them going out that back area and getting out. So eventually we'll have it fixed. However, I'll probably still keep it cordoned off like that because we have issues with hawks and little animals don't get along real well. So more on the house. This is things that we're going to be taking these rod iron things out because they're starting to get bad. They're starting to have degeneration issues where they're rotted, just like the bottom on this one has rotted out. And though I know there are a lot of people that like things original to the house, I don't. So my house, my rules, my ideas. I'll be showing you inside in a few minutes, but this is again part of the backyard. From the other side, whole line of japonica bushes, and when they bloom it smells so good. There's an orange tree out back. I have a little bit of a lemon tree. Some beautiful old oaks. I love those. So I'll show you more. Now I'm on the back porch. The awning has to be changed out. That again was messed up during one of the hurricanes a couple years ago. So it all needs this and that's all over the place, and things that we'll show you as we restore things along the way. On the back of this shed, I have an issue with the soffit where it has come down, and then some of the roof line is starting to sag somewhat, so that has to be redone. And inside the shed, well, windows need to be replaced. the whole thing just needs redoing. And I had somebody come do it, paid him part of the job to be done. And after he did some of it, and he did a pretty good job, especially with the roof, because the ceiling had been just pretty much open paneling, and the paneling had warped, so it was messed up. And I wanted sheetrock, so he put the sheetrock up. That was great. And then took the money he got paid for that and put it up his nose. So then this is part of the job. He started to try to fix the paneling with, which is not at all anything we discussed. It's just his own idea of what needed to be done. So this is going to have to be refixed. And I did get it wired. So now I have electricity in here and air conditioning, because in the summertime here in Mississippi, it gets very hot and humid. So this also another issue where the wall was taken down and not fixed right. Just a bunch of junk in here that we're gonna clean up and straighten up. So then I want to put new flooring down. This is all that vinyl tile stuff, and that has warped, of course, with all the rain. This had been a double paned window door, and when somebody slammed it, shattered. Okay, so here is the soffit on the shed. It's all going to need to be replaced. And then I'm starting to see a little bit of sagging in the roof line. So I don't really know what I'm going to be doing with that. I'm going to have to consult people on that to find out. But I want to get it fixed up properly. Backyard, very far back, the third of it. This is where we want to put the privacy fence, all the way down. And some of my neighbors finished part of theirs after the storm. But I moved in here after the storm, and we just got done what we could get done to get moved in. So there's that. This is the city part of Country Meets City, and we're not far from the beach. We're very close to the beach, and I love it. But I love the country too. So this is another project here we got, is to pressure wash the house. Every March and October, it seems I have to pressure wash because things just suddenly turn green. So it's time to pressure wash. Things growing inside the siding here. Just all kinds of stuff that's got to have little things done here and there. But we're going to bring you along the way with us. Country Meets City. We're a couple that found each other in our 60s and just enjoying life and enjoying being together and working together. See y'all back here.